Stephen Costa, and we're in my cafe in Furniture Gully called Chosen Bean. I roast my own coffee and been serving customers in the hospitality industry for probably 30 years. Quite a few years ago I was getting my hair cut in a hairdressing salon above my shop in Forest Hills, and Paul Dobson was sitting next to me getting his hair cut as well, and we just started a chat, and I was my own accountant obviously in my business at that time. I said, look, I'd love you to do my books because hospitality is quite a time demanding industry that I'm just not doing what I call an effective job at it. So yeah, that was the start. Sort of a partner, but you know, a partner that was interested and wanted to help my business. You know, I was getting my books done a lot more effectively, timely. The fees and the costings that I'd always avoided and do it myself because I wanted to save money, you know, like in the end you save money, but it costs you money when you do stuff, everything yourself. A great result financially as well as for me personally to be able to switch off when I left work as much as you can when you run your own business. Set up good structures, assisted with financial packages to move forward in different businesses, as well as resolving situations when cash flow wasn't as good as you needed to be. Like when GST first came in, it was an incredible nightmare for people in business, and I can only speak from hospitality, and Paul was critical in helping resolve that and deal with the ATO and sort of work through that, yeah. Paul's helped me with setting up a partnership when I first started this business, and then working through how to dissolve that partnership. He wanted a partnership agreement, which we sort of drafted up, which was great. And then when it dissolved, it worked out very smoothly. He was able to set up good structures and help me with the budgeting, planning, even a partial business plan. And so I would constantly always check with Paul or talk to Paul about what I was thinking and what I was doing, and we'd just sort of work through the process on that stuff, so yeah. Paul's always at me to go the financial planning path and, you know, like, you know, what's your cash flows and your budgets and moving forward, and to a larger extent, Paul's probably one of the driving forces for me to move my social presence in social media as well as my website, which I'm redeveloping, because he's sort of, not that he's all over it, but it's a very passionate part of his thing, which is quite unusual for a bean counter to be in that sort of field, yeah. So forward planning, yeah, very much. Do your books and finalise the taxation side of things. Yes, it's always been a certain amount, and if you can't pay it, Paul would work through you on that. Basically no surprises. You're always aware of what it would be, and I found Paul's rates very, very fair, and something that I was always happy to pay. Constant. If I ring Paul, I'm guaranteed to get an answer back that day, if not within that hour. And with emails through Paul, he'll shoot me an email to acknowledge, and then he'll also get one of his staff to follow through if it need be on stuff. So, yeah, incredible access, I'd say. Oh, it settles you, because you have a question, you've got to get it answered, or, you know, like in the business, you know, you might have 3 or 4 weeks you're thinking of something and mulling over it. In terms of impact on my business, I'd say I'm in business now because of Paul, still financially viable. He's helped me through some personal situations, you know, that chat, how that would impact financially, and also just if I question where I'm heading or what I'm doing, he'll always sort of just check me on some stuff. So I'd say he's probably been one of the most important partners for me over that period of time. Sort of been through 6 or 7 different businesses, selling, buying, financial. If you're used to a bean counter that just does your tax and is sort of like a sterile person that doesn't really know your business and is not really interested in your business, just sort of really interested in their accounting and just getting a certain thing done for you at the end of every year, or your basses and stuff, give Kellly+Partners a go, because they really want to know your business, they want to get involved and help you in your business, and also help you move forward.